All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk some MMA, UFC. Man, they got to open the gyms back up. This training outside ain't no hoe. Man, but, yeah, I just left the part. They got pull-up bars, dip bars, you know. Usually big fellas don't do calisthenics, but shit, you want to be complete, I guess you got to do it. But there's a lot of people pulling up now and leaving, you know, since the gym's closed. But Khabib says that was it UFC 249 or whatever number it is, him fighting Tony Ferguson, that he won't be able to make it. This fight has been booked 4 times and failed to articulate and come together. Let's talk about why Khabib won't be fighting Tony Harrison in April. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. He said on Instagram Live, and I'll article link in the description from TMZ, that he wanted the fight to happen in the United States. He thought it was. So he was training in the United States. UFC told him it was going to happen in the UAE. He flew over there, learned that their borders was closed due to the coronavirus, the Roro. Then he said they was only letting residents, you know, fly in and fly out or whatever, fly in. So, long story short, United States closed their borders as well. He said he had to go to Russia. He got to Russia. He got there. They on lockdown. All right. So, UFC has told him they're going to replace him for Tony Ferguson. It's probably for the best. You know, they trying to go ahead with these fights without the fans. I think Ferguson and Khabib is so much of an anticipated fight. The fans deserve to be there. So, you know, we can wait a little bit longer. But UFC is the only sport, you know, that's continuing to go on and, you know, fight, other than if you want to consider wrestling the sport. But, hey, that was one thing people was looking forward to, was watching them two throw down. I got people saying on my channel, Ferguson gonna win. I got people saying on my channel, Khabib was gonna win. You know, I'm still learning mixed martial arts, so I'm a huge Khabib fan. The way he did Conor McGregor, you know, jumped out the cage and put the smack down on a few dudes, Rudy Poo. How can you not like a guy like that? Don't say much, just on some gangster shit. But, you know, for the UFC, made a mistake. You know, but what you got to understand is Dana White is close to Donald Trump, and that's his prerogative. But about the coronavirus, that was word. This is November. It's people that had the coronavirus that have recovered from the coronavirus and didn't even know it was a coronavirus. So the thing about it is, they didn't want the coronavirus. They didn't want the coronavirus messing up Christmas time. The pagan holiday is a very, very fruitful time, you know, for large and major businesses. And you also had the Super Bowl that they didn't want to close down. So now, instead of, you know, nipping it in the bud and, you know, containing the issue in November and December, we could have been out the clear by now. For a few bucks during Christmas time and the Super Bowl, you know, they set us back possibly till June. So combat sports may not commence until like August, depending if they can get sparring partners out to some of these MMA fighters and boxers. It may not commence to August, but when you condense something that's so big and so massive, you're going to have a lot of great cards, because they going to have no other choice but to put great cards together. So fans in the stadium, I would say like August, but could be later, could be earlier. But hey, we'll see. But Khabib and Ferguson is off. According to Khabib, UFC informed him they're going to replace him with another opponent. I don't know who the opponent is going to be. But hey, check out our MMA sports playlist. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to me there if you have a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, video request, want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Let me know what you guys think. One time for one time, we go.